History is a funny thing. It's meant to enlighten, yet it's still quite corrupted. Much like the truth. It's only relevant if it's serving you. But it's too important to simply be tossed aside, for it is the skeleton of my very why. Everyone is proud of where they come from. I'm just trying to find mine. Who do I look like? What do my eyes say? Does the curve of my nose give anything away? How about these lips, bone structure, rich melanin? My height, my walk, the texture of my mane. Do they tell you with whom I'm connected? My ancestors have all died, buried to buy my life. The least I can do is to remember them, so allow me a moment to reminisce. When you think of history, what comes to mind? Do you think of dates, times, and historical sites? Like Betty's Hope, Shirley's Heights, English Harbor, Nelson's Dockyard to be precise. Everything you see has been brought to life, dated back to the 18th century, 17 at best. Now they told me how the dockyard was formed, a formal naval base with all of its royal charm. But they forgot to tell me of how the king's Negroes were born. Not their actual birth, but that of the very name. Have you ever heard of the king's Negroes? Yes? No? Well, they were slaves, but they were brilliant. They were architects, carpenters, sailmakers, blacksmiths, skillful men with their hands and things, true artists at the core. Yet they were seen as nothing more, for their service was to fill a greater war. They forgot to tell me about March 8th, 1744, a massive explosion of gunpowder stored. The tale forgot to recall the tragedy of the 8 unknown. But much like the National Parks Authority, I needed to know more, for we cannot allow history to repeat itself. We are to connect the dots from past, the present, to future descendants. The vibrancy that you see is that of their loving memory. It is played out in the copper, the lumber, and the wharves. This isn't just about emancipation, post or pre. This is about genealogy and legacy fighting to be seen. So again I ask, who do I look like? What do my eyes see? Does the curve of my nose give anything away? How about these lips, bone structure, rich melanin? My height, walk, texture of my mane? Do they tell you with whom I'm connected? But everyone's trying to forget. Though it was hard, I don't want to forget. So say their names. Say it. Say it and say it loud. Say it and say it proud. Say it so we don't forget. I don't want to forget. Say it. Say it, please. Say their names.